It's time now for Ask the Expert. There's been some confusion over when women should start having mammograms to screen for breast cancer.
Yeah, the American Cancer Society has said age 40, while the U.S. Preventive Services Task Force has said age 50. So we have Dr. Jennifer McKinnon with the Medical College of Wisconsin here. She's joining us live this afternoon. So what's the difference with these guidelines compared to the previous guidelines?
These guidelines are really splitting down the middle. What they had before saying start at age 40 and the USPSTF, which came out saying start at age 50. They divided their research into these 5-year quartiles and found that at age 45 there was a rise in the incidence of breast cancer more than age 40 to 44. So they were pushing the recommendation because of a lot of the false positives women can get in their 40s. But certainly these guidelines are just for average risk women. Their guidelines also say to go every year from 45 to 55 and then go biennial or every other year and thereafter.
After 55?
Yes.
Okay.
After 55.
But the key here is probably to talk to your doctor about where you fall within all of these guidelines.
Exactly. Your doctor and you, and looking at if you had a baseline mammogram already, looking at density, looking at family history, if you've ever had a breast biopsy, what those results were. It's definitely a individualized decision.
When should you stop?
That did come out in the American Cancer Guidelines to look at a woman and her whole person, and if her life expectancy is within a 10-year period, then maybe to forego mammograms. Most of our data goes up to age 74. After age 74, we don't have good data to say keep doing mammograms, that it would improve life expectancy and could create more over-treatment as well, which has some harms associated with it.
So what are some of the risk factors that people should be looking at, whether they are high risk or low risk?
Okay, so definitely a premenopausal person in the family history who's had breast cancer, because that is why the American Cancer Society say go annually starting age 45, because those early breast cancers tend to be a higher grade, larger size, more aggressive. So any family history is premenopausal, and a first-degree relative, which is a sibling, parent, or child, history of breast biopsy, and history of radiation to the chest.
So a lot to know here, so hopefully you can sort it all out, but we appreciate you at least sorting out this new information. If you have a question for one of our experts, email them at asktheexpert@todaystmj4.com. You can also leave a voicemail, the number right there on your screen.